Hey everybody, and welcome to your practice. Today's class is a full body vinyasa aimed at getting you really grounded. So we'll be spending a lot of time on our feet. We'll move slowly and intentionally and connect with the ground beneath us so that we are able to step off our mats today feeling really connected, calm, stable. And that's it. You won't need anything for practice other than yourself and your mat. And we're going to get started in a child's pose. So go ahead and bring your big toes together to touch, knees out wide. Settle your hips back against your heels and walk your palms out long in front of you and widen your fingertips. And as you allow your forehead to come towards the ground, start to soften the space right behind your heart. Begin to slow down your breath. Allow your belly to be soft, so there's no tension or holding around your midsection. And if there's room for you to descend your sits bones a little closer to your heels, go ahead and go for that. Now give your breath a little bit of sound by softly constricting the back of your throat. And establish a really steady rhythm for your Ujjayi breath. As you inhale, feel your belly expand. As you exhale, feel the belly button contract. Again, inhale, big expansion into the bowl of the belly. Exhale, navel draws back in and up. Inhale again, down into the belly and into your lower back. Exhale, belly button in and up. Breathe in down into the belly, the low back, the sides of your ribs. Exhale, feel everything hug into the midline. Again, like that, breathe in nice and big. Open up your mouth, take a sigh out. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And as you land in your first down dog, bring some movement into your body. So you can pedal out the feet and shake out your ears. Maybe rock your weight from right to left. And get a feel for how your body is feeling today. Inhale, lift both of your heels nice and high. And as you exhale, take both of your heels down towards the right side and then press into all four corners of both your feet. Push into both hands and send your sits bones up and back. Inhale, come through center. And then again, heels over to your left. Ground again through all four corners of both feet and press evenly into your hands to slide your sitting bones up. Inhale through center. Soften your knees while keeping your heels high and curl your sits bones up and back. And then send your chest towards your thighs. Feel your belly button pull back and up. Breath in. As you exhale, start to straighten your legs and reach your heels down towards the earth. Walk your feet forward into a ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows. And you can soften your knees, and you're welcome to sway left and right if that's what your body needs in this moment. Or you can opt to simply hang heavy and let gravity gradually open up your hamstrings and glutes and low back. And if this feels okay to do so, shift some weight into your toes and bring more length behind your knees. And let your belly fold tighter to your thighs. Breath in. Breath out. Release your hands down to the ground. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise. Mountain pose, grow tall. Exhale, fold back down over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, reach up, rise, mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Flat back as you breathe in. Fold as you breathe out. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Reach up, inhale. Fold, exhale. Flat back, inhale. Fold, exhale. Mountain, inhale. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Reach up, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Take your fingertips light to the tops of the shoulders. Take big rolls of your elbows in and out. Let it be a massage for the back of your heart. And as you do this, keep pressing down into your feet and grow through the crown of your head. And then reverse. Gradually build in range of movement. And with your next breath in, reach both arms all the way up and over your head. Grab your left wrist and then pull your armpit up away from your left hip. Keep pressing firm into your left foot and take a side body stretch over to the right. Breathe in. Reach a little farther as you breathe out. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, grab your right wrist, take it up and over and across to your left. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, reach back up through center. Interlace your palms behind you. Roll your shoulders down. Lengthen through the elbows as you take your knuckles towards the floor. And then puff up your heart, soften your knees, and slowly start to lift your eyes. On your exhale, take a big bow forward. Allow the back of your heart to get tender. And again, shift more weight into the toes and curl your sitting bones up. Take your chest down towards your thighs. Breath in. Breath out. Release your hands down to the ground. On your inhale, flat back. Step your left foot back. Place your left knee down. Reach up. Anjaneyasana. Feel both of your inner thighs hug into your midline. And then if there's space for you to slide deeper into your front knee, let the front knee slide forward. Lift and lengthen through the backs of your ribs and up through behind your heart. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, both hands to frame your front foot. Slide your hips back. Take a half split. Heart forward as you breathe in. Belly over your front thigh as you breathe out. Ground through your right heel, so apply downward pressure into your mat. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bend back into your front knee. Tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee away from the ground. Now in your lunge, hug your feet in towards each other so you feel an integration of your thigh bones towards your pelvis. Now strong core, slowly rise. Crescent lunge. Feel stability in your feet. Hug again, outer hips in and up. And then travel farther forward into your front knee while keeping your back thigh bone engaged and ignited. Belly button back and up and lift your back ribs up away from your hips. And then soft through the traps and face. Breathe for 3. Grow a little taller, sit a little deeper. 2. One more inhale to stretch through your fingers. Okay, as you exhale, hands to your mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Shift forward into a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows hugging. Inhale into an up dog or a cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Step your feet forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reach up, rise, mountain pose. This time grab your left wrist, pull it up, reach over and across to your right. You'll add in a step with your left foot behind you to the outside of your mat. Keep a soft bend in the right knee and pull your left shoulder back and away from your left hip bone for 2. And then 1, push down into your front foot, come back through center, reach tall on your breath in. Grab your right wrist, take it up and over to your left on your breath out. You'll step your right foot back behind you, soft bend into the left knee. Push into the soles of both feet. Lift through your right shoulder blade for 2. And then 1, push down into your left foot, come back through center, reach up nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, interlace your palms behind you. Lift and lengthen through your heart, soft knees, and take a big bow forward. Again, weight towards your toes. Send your sits bones up and back. Breath in. On your breath out, release your hands. Inhale, take a halfway lift. This time you'll step your right foot back. Bring your right knee down. Vinyasa, reach up. Feel your outer hips squeeze in. Let that create stability for you to lengthen out of your low back and up through the heart. And then you can journey a little farther forward into your front knee and really get into that right hip flexor. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to the ground, slide your hips back, take a half split. You'll flex through the front toes and pull your heart forward. Again, push down into the earth with your left heel as you take your belly over your left thigh. Breath in. Breath out. Okay, bend back into your front knee. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee off the ground by engaging your quad and squeezing your glute. And then feel your feet hug in towards one another. Let that create a lock in the hips. Strong core, you rise. Crescent lunge. Create lots of stability in both of your feet. So all 4 corners of your front foot push down as the ball mound of your back foot anchors. And then hug inner thighs in towards your navel. And then slide deeper into your front knee. Keep lifting through the back kneecap and lengthen up through the heart. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Again, big breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale to grow through your fingertips. Okay, exhale, hands to your mat, downward facing dog. Shift forward, inhale into a high plank. Exhale, low plank. Up dog on the breath in. Down dog on your breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, send your right leg up and back. And keep your hips square and the legs long. Allow your left heel to melt down and your left hip to move back. And then squeeze your right glute to get that last inch of lift. Okay, hug your right knee into your nose. Big step forward, warrior 1. Back heel is gonna anchor at 45 degrees. Hip bones to square off to the top of your mat. And for this, I welcome you to take a wider stance side to side so that you can experience a deeper squaring of the pelvis, and then reach up. Same mechanical hugging in like in crescent lunge. Feel your feet pull towards each other, inner thighs pull towards each other, and then slide into your front knee. Take a breath in, grow through the back of your heart. As you exhale, start to straighten your front leg, bring your palms to shoulder height. Inhale, palms forward, reach up, heart high. Exhale, squeeze, right hip back as you bring your palms to level. Again, inhale, bend into the front knee, push into your back heel. Exhale, squeeze everything in and up. Again, like that, breathe in, long lunge, open heart. Exhale, belly button to spine. 2 more, breath in. Breath out. Inhale, this time reach up. Exhale, straighten through the front leg. Reach your arms back. Interlace your hands. Roll your shoulders down. Gently pick up your heart. Now bend back into your front knee. Humble warrior, right shoulder to the inside of your thigh. Eyes to the inside of your back foot. Feel your right hip move towards the back of your mat as your front knee travels farther forward. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, inhale. Let your head hang heavy as you exhale. Last time, fill up. Empty out. Low lunge twist. Left hand to the ground, left heel up. Pick up your right arm. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to rotate through your mid and upper back. Breathe in again. Pull your ribs away from the hips. Exhale, squeeze your obliques to twist. Last time, inhale, shoulder blades stay hugging in towards one another. Exhale. Both hands to the ground. Step back, high plank. Tips of the toes, low plank. Up dog on your breath in. Down dog on your breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Slide your right hip back. Squeeze your left glute to lift your left heel. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Step forward, warrior one. Ground your feet and create lots of stability through their placement. So again, you can take a wider stance so that the right hip bone is able to spiral forward. Hug in through the inner thighs and reach up. And then find more depth in your front knee as you push actively into your back heel. Feel your back ribs lift and lengthen away from the hips. So almost as though to create more fullness in your kidneys. Breath in to sit a little deeper. Exhale, palms in line with the shoulders. Left hip will pull back. And then again, palms stay facing forward. Inhale, reach up as you lunge forward. Exhale, squeeze everything into the midline. Again, breathe in, you reach, heart open. Exhale, squeeze, left hip crease back. Inhale, bend deep into the front knee. Keep your front ribs soft. Exhale, feel inner thighs and belly button pull in. 2 more like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale, longer lunge. Exhale, you straighten the legs. Reach your arms back behind you. Interlace your hands, opposite thumb on top. So it's going to feel like the awkward grip. Reach your knuckles down and puff up through your chest. Bend deep into your front knee. Humble warrior, left shoulder to the inside of your left thigh. Keep the square of your hips. And keep pushing into all 4 corners of both your feet. So there's a sense of rooting down through the soles. For 2. And then 1 low lunge twist. Right hand down, right heel up, left arm open. Inhale to pull your heart forward. Exhale to twist. Again, inhale, lengthen your front ribs away from the hips. And then as you exhale, squeeze your belly button back and twist. 1 more time, breathe in to find space. Breath out to rotate. Hands to the ground. Downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, grab your left wrist, take it up and over and across to your right. Transfer your weight into your right foot, step your left foot back behind you. Then again, pull away from your left hip bone with your left shoulder head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Send all of your weight into your front foot and swoop your arms back. Pinkies in, thumbs out. Push down into your right foot. Float your left leg up. Warrior three. Keep lengthening through your right hip up towards the ceiling as you dial your left hip to face the ground. And then get a little longer from your crown of the head through your back heel for two. And then one, slowly open. Half moon, right hand to the ground. Left shoulder, head, and hip to roll back. Get long through your bottom rib cage. Breathe. Stay here. Strong, rooted, stable. And then a slow step back. Warrior two. Okay, deepen into your front knee. Keep your hips heavy, tailbone long. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Big stretch back. And then reach a little farther back as you sit into your front knee. Extended side angle. Right fingertips to the inside of your foot or to a block. Take your left arm today straight up to the ceiling. Create one long line from fingertip to fingertip and feel both your shoulder blades hug in towards each other. And then everybody lengthen your right rib cage and churn from your belly button to take your heart a little higher. Breath in. As you exhale, take your left hand behind your back for a half bind towards the right hip. And feel the left scapula pull back for three. Strong, stable, steady with your breath, two. And then one, push down into your feet. Rise back up, warrior two. Pivot your back toes open. Bend into your left knee, Skandasana. Walk your left fingertips out. Rotate your chest up. Again, shoulder blades hug in towards the spine. Breathe in. Squeeze the outside of your left glute to keep the thigh rotating out as you breathe out. Hands to heart. Strong legs, right back into a warrior two. Turn the back toes open, right back into Skandasana. Slide your hips over to the left. Open up your wings. Get expansive. Take up more space. Okay, hands to heart. Again, strong legs. Warrior two, right side. We've got a couple more rounds like that. So pivot the back toes open. Bend into your left knee. Hips go down. Heart goes high. Open up. Breath in. Breath out. Hands to heart center, or you use the hands on the ground if you absolutely need. Strong legs. Warrior two. Okay, again, back toes turn open. Bend into your left knee. Open up. Okay, stay here for 3. Really expand fingertip to fingertip, 2. And then 1, hands to heart center using the strength of your legs. Last time. Warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, big stretch back. And again, slide deeper into your front knee. And then slide deeper into your front knee. Okay, straighten your front leg as you reach forward. Triangle pose. Feel both of your shoulder blades hug in towards each other. And lengthen your bottom ribs forward. Breath in. Eyes to the ceiling as you breathe out. Again, inhale. Exhale. One last time, breath in. Breath out. Okay, wide-legged forward fold. Turn your toes in, heels out. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold over your legs. And you have 10 breaths to take any variation that you like or that your body needs rather today. That might look like walking your fingertips through your legs or reaching your fingertips forward. Maybe it's an inversion if getting upside down gets you grounded. Maybe it's a frog. So you choose, and you have about 5 more breaths wherever you go or from wherever you are. On your next inhale, take a flat back. Walk your hands towards the top of your mat and step your feet forward so that they land underneath your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach up, rise, mountain. Grab your right wrist, take it up and over and across to your left. Step your right foot back behind you to the outside of your mat. And then feel both feet push down into the ground as you lift up and out of your right waist. Now slowly start to tip your heart forward and reach your fingertips back like airplane arms, pinkies and thumbs out. Push down into your left leg and lift your right leg up. Warrior 3 or Dekasana airplane. Keep hugging your left hip up as you dial the right hip down so the pelvis is level to the ground. And then stretch through your back toes and through the crown of your head for 3. Strong, steady, stable with your breath. 2. And then 1. Open up, half moon, left hand to the ground, right hip to stack on top of your left. And feel your right shoulder head move back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel muscle hugging bone in your standing leg. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, fill up. Empty out. Big step back. Land gently. Warrior 2. Take up lots of space front to back. And let your front knee slide forward over your heel. So strong left hamstring and glute. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Big stretch back and really lengthen out of your hip and away from the head of your knee. Let your front knee come forward. 2. Okay, and then 1. Left hand to the ground on the inside of your foot. Right arm up towards the ceiling, side angle. Keep that front knee aligned over your heel. Let that be your foundation to then pull your heart forward and turn from your belly button up. Breath in. Take your right arm behind you towards your left hip as you breathe out. Right shoulder, head to wrap back as you gaze over your top shoulder for 2. And then 1. Rise back up. Warrior 2. Pivot your back toes open. Bend into your right knee. Skandasana. Walk your right fingertips out. Reach up through your left fingertips and hug your shoulder heads in towards each other. Okay. Take up more space where it's available. And then hands to heart. Strong legs. Warrior 2. Left side as you pivot your back toes back to parallel. And then again, pivot your back toes open. Bend into your right knee. Skandasana, stretch through your wings. Squeeze the outside of your glutes to open up through the thighs. Hands to heart. Strong legs. Warrior 2. Again like that. Toes pivot open. Bend into the knee. Open up your wings and lift up through your collarbones. Okay, use your hands if you absolutely need to. Otherwise, hands to heart. Warrior 2. Okay, one more round. Turn the back toes open. Bend into your right knee. Skandasana and hold for 3. Grow taller out of your waist. 2. Shoulder heads hug in. Hands to heart. Strong legs. Warrior 2. Feel your feet on the ground. Inhale, flip the palm, dance it back. Keep reaching back, stretch away from the head of your left knee. And then start to straighten your left leg, take it forward. Trikonasana. Take the curve out of the left side of your body. And then rotate your chest towards the ceiling. So there's a soft churn from the belly button. Shoulder heads stay hugging back and in. Breath in. Breath out. Wide-legged forward fold. Turn your toes over to the right. And again, you have about 10 breaths to create your next posture. Whether that's a wide-legged forward fold with fingertips on the ground or a bind with your toes. Maybe it's a bind behind your back. Again, inversions on offer. Frog on offer. Straddle on offer. So breathe. With your next inhale, take a flat back. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Pivot your toes forward and then step your feet into an Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold tight. Reach up, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, palms to heart. Tadasana. Transfer your weight into your left foot. Pick up your right foot towards your left inner thigh. Tree pose. Now if the inner thigh feels too far up, you're welcome to take the foot right at your shin or even to create a little kickstand with your toes on the ground right next to the inner arch of your foot. And then feel foot and thigh push in towards each other. And the navel hugs back in and up too. You can even think of pushing your right foot slightly against your thigh towards the back of your mat. Grow a little taller and then reach up through your fingertips. Front ribs will stay soft, traps relaxed, but back body really full. Breathe. Feel your connection to the earth beneath you. And then root a little deeper through your feet so that you can grow a centimeter taller. Steady gaze, steady breath. For 2, and then 1, hands back to heart, feet back down to the earth. Tadasana, palms forward, breath in, breath out. Switch sides. This time take all of your weight into your right foot. You'll pick up your left foot and again place it on your leg, whether that's shin or inner thigh. And then push foot and thigh into each other with equal pressure. Yeah, so that it's like they're meeting each other, and in turn it creates a little squeeze of the outer hips. And then one added element, you can take your left foot and actually pull it back as well as in. So there's a little, almost like you're taking the skin of the inner thigh and pulling it towards the back of your mat. Now reach the arms up. Grow out of the kidneys and soften through your front ribs. Steady breath. Tailbone stays long towards the ground. As though that lengthening of your tailbone down towards the ground could allow for roots to grow down through the soles of your feet and create more stability. And then lengthen and lift up to the back of your heart. Breath in. Breath out. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathe in, grow a little taller. Exhale, palms to heart. Both feet onto the ground gently. Palms forward, Tadasana. Take a moment to close your eyes. To feel your feet firmly planted. Tailbone descending. Spine tall and the crown of your head reaching up. Strong, stable, steady, calm and clear. Breath in. Sigh out. Open up through your eyes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back high to low plank as you exhale. Up dog as you inhale. Down dog as you exhale. Shift forward, high plank, inhale. Lower to your belly as you exhale. Untuck the toes. Root your palms down to the ground right beside your hips and press your forehead into your mat so the back of your neck is long. And then feel your shoulder tips hug in towards your spine. With your shoulder tips hugging in, gently lift your heart away from the floor. Back of your neck remains really, really long. Slowly hover your thighs off the ground. Kneecaps will stay long. Inner ankles hug in. And then both heart and legs up just a little higher for 2, And then 1, slowly release. Take a breath in and a breath out. Okay, and again, shoulder blades to hug in first. Lift your heart and head. Lift your thighs. And again, hug into the midline. Lift your heart a little higher. Legs a little higher. Reach your hands away from the ground and hold. Fingertips to reach back for the heels while you create length through the base of your skull, 2. And then 1, gently release. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. And we'll do that one last time. Shoulder blades to hug in. Gently lift the heart. Make sure the neck is a continuation of your spine. Lift your thighs. Squeeze your glutes to lift your legs and your quads to lengthen through your knees. Inner ankles together. Hands up. Heart again a little higher, hold. Legs a little higher, hold. Breathe, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Walk your hands in underneath your elbows. Lift up into an up dog. Rib cage forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. A breath out. Walk your feet forward through your hands. Come to take a seat and extend your legs out long. You'll walk the fleshy parts of your sitting bones back and out. And then with your feet extended long, hips distance apart, go ahead and take your arms all the way up. Lift your navel back and up. And then take a fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Slowly roll it back up to a neutral spine. Take your left foot, bring it into your right thigh. And you'll just let it fall open so this left glute is nice and relaxed. And then from here, rotate your chest to face your right toes. And feel again the right hip slide back as you grow taller through the crown of your head. Breath in. And as you exhale, slowly start to walk your chest forward towards your right shin. And you go only as far as you can go while keeping your sitting bones rooted, face soft, breath really steady. If there's room for you to fold a little deeper now, fold a little deeper. And then take your time to slowly roll it up. Take your left ankle, swivel it behind you. So now you're in what looks like a little Z shape, or almost a Z shape. Okay, and then from here, you'll take the right arm, weave it underneath your thigh. Take your left arm, reach it up and over for your right toes. And if you can find your left ankle with your right hand, you'll want to hold your left ankle and then press your left sit bone down towards the ground so that you stretch your left hip away from your left rib bones. Breathe. If it feels impossible to reach for your ankle with your right hand, you can always place this right elbow right against the knee, shin and forearm parallel to each other, and you'll squeeze the shoulder tips back and in. Good, 2. And then 1, slowly rise. Take your left leg, swivel it back around. You'll cross the left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Again, make sure that both sits bones are rooted. Right elbow to the outside edge of your left knee. Left fingertips behind you, sit up tall. And then as you exhale, twist. Again, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, spiral. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Take your time to unwind. Keep both sits bones on the ground. Take your fingertips over to the right and take a really soft fold. And then slowly come up. Extend your left leg out. Again, waddle the sitting bones if you need to get them grounded. Take your right foot in this time. Let the right knee open into what looks like a tree pose. And then turn your chest so that it's square to your left toes. Walk your torso forward and fold over your left leg. And breathe. Take more of your belly button over to the left and down so that you feel a gentle pull along your right side body as well as that deep stretch behind your left leg. And as you exhale, if there's space for you to melt a little closer to your thigh, go for it. Gently pick up your heart. Take your right ankle, you'll swivel it back behind you towards your right outer glute so that the knee turns to face, well, it's going to face the same direction, but now the thigh bone is internally rotated slightly. Now, I'm going to give the option on the elbow first because I should have done that on the other side. Bring your left forearm to be parallel with your shin. Keep both sits bones heavy. Open up your right arm to the ceiling, and maybe this is where you hang out today. If this feels like a stretch already for the right side waist, you can hang here, actively pushing into the left forearm to open up across the collarbones. Now, if you want to take it a little farther, you take your right arm up and over your head towards your left big toe. You don't have to touch. And then the final variation would be if you can get close enough to bind with your left foot with your right hand. Take your left hand, slide it underneath your right inner thigh, and find your right ankle. And then rotate your chest open. Keep sending your right hip down, right hip crease down. Keep wrapping your right shoulder head back and your left scapula in towards the right so that the heart stays expansive for 2. And then 1, take your time. You'll slowly come up. Bring your right leg, swivel it around to the front. And you'll step your right foot to the outside of your left thigh, anchor the right sits bone down. Left elbow to the outside edge of your right knee, right fingertips behind you, grow tall on your breath in. Rotate your chest towards the right as you breathe out. And again, inhale. Okay, exhale and twist. One more time, breath in. Breath out. Take your time to unwind. Both hands to the opposite side. Take a soft fold. Slowly come through center. You'll extend both legs out. Okay, one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Paschimottanasana. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, roll it up. Slide your palms back. Reverse tabletop or reverse plank, you choose. Lift your hips. Lift your heart for 3, 2, and 1. Knees into the chest as you balance on your sitting bones. Boat pose, last few moments here. Ground into your sitting bones. Let the tailbone lengthen. Feel your belly button pull in and up for 3, 2, 1. Low boat, hollow the body. Reach for your heels. Press your kidneys into the ground. 3, 2, 1. Knees into your chest. Take a happy baby. Lengthen your tail and sacrum down so that they aim to be flush against the earth. Shoulder heads down into the earth. Breath in. As you exhale, open up. Shavasana. Take up space. And let the whole body rest now so that you are held by the ground beneath you. Let your breath rest so that it's held by the earth. And give yourself these next few minutes to simply be in the experience of your own strength, your own stability, your steadiness, your calm, and your clarity. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. And bring some movement into your fingertips and your toes. And then a full body stretch. Wrap your knees in and roll to one side. And keeping your eyes closed, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Palms to press. Take a breath in. Sigh out. Soft bow of your head to heart. And from my heart to yours, namaste. I hope that you step off of your mat with a sense of groundedness, stability, steadiness, calm, and clarity today. And as always, if you have feedback or questions, send them my way. Otherwise, thank you so much for practicing, and I will see you on the mat again soon. Have a good one.